Hi, I'm Sid Graff with Squeegeology, and I'm a window cleaning marketing expert. Thanks for taking a moment to watch this episode. What I want to talk to you about is certain things that you can do or strategies to sort of build a wall or a fence around your customers so that they don't wander off and go anywhere else. It's really important once you gain a new customer to do things to keep them as a customer, because the most expensive way to get a new customer is acquiring a new one. You've got to pay for advertising or marketing or your time to hand out flyers or knock on doors or whatever you're doing. It costs money to acquire a customer. Your best customer is a repeat customer. Because the repeat business, that's where most of the profit is. So here's some things that you can do to build a corral around your herd, or to put a fence or wall around your customer and client list. Main thing you need to do is stay in touch. Keep in touch and keep top of mind awareness with them. And I do that by sending out 4 postcards every year. My top customers get a thank you letter, and all of my customers get a personal phone call once a year. It's usually in the spring, and I'll hire a young woman with a pleasant voice that enjoys making phone calls to call every single client and just say, hey, thanks for being our customer. We really appreciate you. We know spring is coming. Feel free to give us a call and schedule your spring cleaning. Do it early before we fill up. And those are pretty simple ways to build a corral around your customer list. I want to tell you a couple of others. One thing you can do is immediately after you service a customer, once you take care of that window cleaning, is to just take a moment, sit down and write a handwritten note. It can be in a note card, it can be a postcard, but send them a thank you right after the job is done. Do it within 24 to 48 hours before they have time to think about anything else. And if you want to take that a step further, make sure that your office staff, or you if you're a one-person operation, takes time to call them within 24 hours and say, hey, thanks for your business. I really appreciate you. I want to follow up and find out how everything looks. And just check with them. This does several things. One is it makes them feel like you really do care, because you do. But it's not just you're going to clean their windows, collect a check, and don't see them again until next year or 2 years when they call. This shows that you really care. And it also prevents problems from costing you a customer. Because how often do you clean the windows and someone's not happy with something? Maybe you missed a window or did a bad job or whatever, and they call you back and say, please come fix it. That happens, but probably what happens more is someone sees a window that's got a streak or a drip or squibble, or maybe you missed something, or you left a tool or a rag or something on their lawn or on their porch, and they don't bother to call. But it leaves a negative impression. Maybe you did everything else right, but one window you forgot to open, and the first time they opened it, in springtime, there's a bunch of dead flies in there. And you're like, go. And they immediately think, oh, he doesn't pay attention to detail. This is something really great. If you call them within 24 hours afterward, or have a staff person do that, then you find out early on if there's anything at all that they're not happy with. Usually what happens is they just tell you, oh, you did such a great job, or the staff was excellent, or whoever. They'll give some sort of compliment. You can use that as a customer testimonial, or you can use that. We post them up on our whiteboard every day so that our crew team can come in and see them, and they see the compliments, and oftentimes they see their name on that. So things to do to build a corral around your herd, or to really take care of and engraft yourself to your client base, is 1, send a thank you card, handwritten thank you card. Takes a minute, has a great benefit. 2, have someone call that customer right after the service is done, within 24 hours, to make sure that they're satisfied. And then 3, take time and make it part of your annual marketing strategy to stay in touch with them by way of a postcard or a letter or a newsletter, or even better, a video newsletter. That'll be something we cover in a future episode. So thanks for taking the time to watch this. I'm Sid Graff with Squeegeology, and I'm your window cleaning marketing expert. Talk to you soon.